Hi, my friends, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be discussing how to have good taste. I feel like when people talk about good taste, they have a certain image in mind. And I think that it's usually a way to like fill out aesthetics, but I feel like you have to find your own personal taste and what is good to you, what you find pleasant, what you find interesting, not what other people recommend. Although I think that recommendations from others are a good um, guideline or a good way to discover other things and other um, perspectives and other kind of arts and genres. But and at the end of the day, you have to find what is good for you, your personal taste, right? And curating your life and finding your personal taste is about cultivating discernment, knowing what resonates deeply with you. It's about shaping your habits. It's about creating your environment and your experiences to reflect your personal taste. It's about intentionality and it's about refinement, right? So, the first thing you can do in finding your own personal taste is observation. Notice what draws you in. Pay attention to reoccurring themes in your favorite books, in your favorite films, in your favorite music and art and fashion. Pay attention to those recurring patterns and try and keep a journal. Journal your reactions. Journal what feelings does your favorite movies produce in you? Is it comfort? Is it melancholy? Is it excitement? And study the details. Don't just watch a film. Don't just read a book. Just actually study the book, study the style that the author is writing. When you're watching a painting that you really, really enjoy, um, ask look more in depth into the painting. What do you like about it? Is it the colors? Is it the brush strokes? Is it the subject? Is it the mood of the painting? So when you're reading a book, annotate it. What diction do you like? What style do you like? Etc. So start by observing, and after observation, you can then explore broadly. You can expose yourself to contrast, right? Say you like horror movies, for example, and you want to broaden that horizon. Try watching an adventure film. Try watching an action film, a foreign film, indie films. Explore broadly, if you love art, if you love classical art, explore avant-garde art. If you like couture and fashion, explore streetwear. If you love French films, you can watch opera, you can watch Nollywood. If you like jazz music, you can go to the opera and try something completely new. You can travel, even virtually too. Virtual travel, I think, counts, although it would never beat being in the actual place. But regardless, the point is to see how other people in other cultures they live and they eat and they dress and they decorate. You can pick certain things up, right? And read criticism. I think this is also important. Like writers like Susan Sontag in her book in Against Interpretation, they help articulate the why behind taste, because sometimes it's a little hard to articulate why you like something other than the basic, oh, I just like it, or I like it because this actor is in it. You have to learn to articulate your taste properly, and that's why it's good to read criticism, read critiques like Susan Sontag. I would recommend Susan Sontag. Her books are really, really good and very digestible to read. The third thing is refinement. You have to refine through elimination. Subtract what feels false to you. If it's a trend, if it's an aesthetic that just is not you, let it go. It's okay. And avoid the default. Try and avoid the default. And a lot of us inherit tastes from our families, our peers, or people on social media, our favorite influencer on social media, without actually questioning them and asking whether or not you truly like that. Do you actually like that, or do your friends like it? So in order to belong with your friends, you have to like act as if you like it, So try and go through the things that you're the hobbies that you have, the art that you have, and ask yourself, do I really really like this? Do I really like these clothes? Do I not like them? And if you feel like just deep down you are not this aesthetic, or this, you don't like these objects, throw them away, let them go. Let them go. And the fourth thing is to define your aesthetic language. Make mood boards, make scrapbooks. Pinterest is like, I love Pinterest till this day. I still use it to create my mood boards and help. And these things, these mood boards, they help crystallize patterns, right? They make your aesthetic, for lack of a better word, more visual. They cement it because you're actually seeing what you are and seeing what you would like to be and things that you are reaching for, right? So create mood boards and create categories, right? So for you can create categories for like interior design that you'd like. You can create mood boards for fashion that you like, and you can create mood boards. My mood board for fashion is very much old Hollywood. It's classic fashion. It's minimalist fashion. It's really elegant jewelry, very nice, classic, timeless jewelry pieces. And when you create your mood boards and your scrapbooks, journal them and find vocabulary to be able to describe your taste. So instead of just saying, I like this outfit, you can say, this is minimalist and it has a romantic edge to it. So that's why I like it rather than the just the plain old, oh yeah, I just like this outfit. You should learn to define your taste. That's also very, very important. The more vocabulary you have, the sharper your taste becomes and the sharper you're able to explain that to others. The fifth thing is to practice curating your daily life. So, for your wardrobe, build a small collection of pieces that you truly, truly love instead of chasing every trend. That's curating. Curating is about refinement, it's not about getting the newest things, right? For your home, choose objects with intentions. It's better you have one meaningful vase rather than like five cheap fillers, right? It's better that you have a really nice rug rather than rugs that you just kind of cycle through. Yeah, no, not really. And other than objects, you have to curate your time. Curate your time as much as your space. When you're doing something, do you ask yourself, well, does this habit align with the person I want to become? When you're wasting time on, I don't know, like a phone or watching, scrolling on social media, ask yourself, is this the time that you can use that time for something else? And if your goal is to relax, I guess, sure, but you have to learn to curate your time as well, curate your routines, you know. Create a morning ritual. You wake up, you do certain things, you meditate, or you light a candle, or you put on a certain fragrance. I have a fragrance distiller, and when I wake up, I try to make my bed, shower, do my skincare, and put on a fragrance that I like. My fragrance of the week is actually vanilla. So it's kind of fun to have that distilling while I'm doing my makeup and getting ready for the day. It's a small ritual that I have, and it's made my life very, I feel better, you know. Yes, I could do without it. It's not essential, but it has made so much difference because I absolutely just love the process of getting ready. Sometimes I play music, sometimes I just kind of sit in silence when getting ready, and they both work for me. So create a ritual. Create a ritual for your bedtime, you know? So, this is what I mean when I say you should learn to find your personal taste. And you have to accept that it will evolve as you grow older, as you travel and you gain more experiences, you will have different phases. And that's okay. You're growing. It's not inconsistency. You're not a robot. Your taste will change. And it's also important to revisit your old favorites. Sometimes it's always good to go back and reread a book you really really liked, and you have to learn and you have to also see the growth that you've had between as time went on. So I think it's good to always go back and revisit. And the thing also is you have to find a philosophy, and it doesn't necessarily have to be some like another philosopher. You have to create your own philosophy in a way. And personal taste is not just aesthetics, it's about ethics and values and worldview. Some people are vegan because they don't like the cost of, they don't like the harm that the meat industry has done to the environment, right? That's their ethics. or they have compassion for animals. That's their ethics, right? So it's you have to create a personal philosophy and ask yourself, what do you want your life to feel like? Do you want it to be serene? Do you want it to be adventurous? What kind of what kind of virtues or ideals do you admire? And what kind of story do you want your life to tell? So this is what personal taste is: a lifelong process. It's not something you're going to achieve um, in one time. It's a lifelong process of exposure, reflection, and refinement. And you have to curate your life the way a museum would curate an exhibit. Each piece is intentional, and they contribute to a larger narrative of who you are, to the point that when someone walks into your house and they look around, they have a very good sense of who you are as a person. And that's the goal of being able to have a strong sense of knowing yourself and a strong sense of what you like and your personal tastes. I have a Substack linked to this video and article, and it's basically some prompts that hopefully should guide you in your journey of discovering your personal taste. And some of the journal prompts include: one, journal about what you think taste means, and write down 5 things you love right now and 5 things you dislike. Be brutally honest. Day two, create a Pinterest board or physical scrapbook with 10 images that feel like you. Don't overthink. So that's just a few of the prompts, but I have like I think a 30-day prompts that you should, if you're interested, I'm going to link it in the comments and in the description. I hope you like this video. Bye guys. See ya.